our time with gusto, rhythm, pitch, color, volume.
My name is Mandy Smith, and I'm the Education Programs Manager here at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm in charge of all the pre-K through 12 programming, which includes a couple big programs. Our biggest is the Rock in the Schools program, where we bus in K-12 students and we teach them through the power of rock and roll, everything from math and technology to English and music.
3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Very good.
In my typical week, I usually teach maybe 3 of our Rock in the Schools classes. I probably pop by some of our music therapists teaching our toddler rock students. And then I might work on something for our website or plan something that's going to happen in an exhibit. Part of my job at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame involves giving tours to student groups. For example, Tri-C, or the Cuyahoga Community College here in Cleveland, holds their class on the history of rock and roll right here at the Rock Hall. So the Rock Hall becomes their classroom, and we get to share these great artifacts on the history of rock and roll with the students every week. Working here is wonderful. Imagine if you're sitting and you're doing desk work and you're kind of like, oh, I need a break from this, so I'm going to get up and walk around. Then you get up and walk around and you get to go look at Ringo Starr's drum kit as your break. You know, and it's not even really a break because then you're learning more and you're bringing it into your teaching. And also getting to work with artists. Last year we put on our annual Music Masters program that honored Johnny Cash. And so I got to meet John Carter Cash and just a bunch of really great, pretty famous musicians. And it's pretty awesome. If you want to do something in rock and roll music, there are more and more colleges that have more and more classes on the history of rock and roll music. I actually got to major in the history of rock and roll music. So I always wanted to be a rock music educator. Then I got my MA in musicology, which led me to a PhD program right here in Cleveland at Case Western Reserve. I'm in the musicology program there. I mean, I go home from work every day completely satisfied. I wake up every Monday morning thinking, I can't wait for this week.